saw her coming down the yard. I get the wiggling in my knees when she looks at me, sweet and smile. There she is again, standing over by the back of the shoe. Yeah, she's looking like a model on the cover of a magazine. She's too cute to be a minute over 17.
My name is Derek A.J. Lister. We're at my launch of my new book, When Bradford Rocked, the who's who of Bradford's rock and roll years, 1954 to 1966. Well, I'd written one around about 1992, which was a smaller version called Bradford, the Golden Years of Rock and Roll. And suddenly, around about 3 years ago, with my partner Sandy, we decided, well, let's try it with all the rock and roll people who are still with us, because we're all in the 60s and 70s, hence 3 years of writing the book, which brought this book out now, Bradford Rocked. So, plenty of memories, good times. You can ask all the people here. Everybody's talking of those times as if they were yesteryear, and yet it's 50 years ago. I'm glad such a crowd has come round, because I think this will be the last time where we were to get such a crowd of all rock and rollers, not just who attend, but group members of those times. There's over 200 people been, and as time goes and time goes with illness and goodness what, it's inevitable that we're going to lose some members. I'm thrilled to see Sandy, my partner. She's working on the books, but other than that, it's Kiki Dee. Kiki Dee spent all the time, she's come up from the south of England to be with us today, and she's still with us, and also the very famous pop star, John Verity, who again travelled from the south of England, and he's been with us for 5 hours up to now.
There's loads of good groups around, but they want the facilities that they have now and what they had in them days. So they were not so what, 40 years ago more.
And tell us a bit about the group that you were
Oh,
in.
the Tomboys and Helen. We're a good little group. And there are people around that have been around then, showing how to do presentation and all that. We would have made some money, but we were happy to do what we did. And we worked in loads of clubs. Sheffield, York, Leeds and all that. Yeah. But we used to go practicing in a pub called the Lister's Arms in Manchester Road. And we had some happy times. And the Oddfellows and all, that was a good pub.
What do you think of today's event?
Absolutely wonderful. I've looked forward to it for the last couple of years now, after visiting Derek several times and contacting a lot of old friends. I'm 65 now, and this year is a special year because I've been playing 50 years. And we just had some great times. Live music, everybody playing proper instruments, no synthesizers, everybody dancing. People love dancing and being an audience, and they used to admire the groups. All the girls used to scream. They really were the golden days of rock and roll. The amount of work is done, I just cannot believe it. I got his first book, and I've got his other 2 books, Bradford's Own and Bradford Born and Bred. Absolutely fabulous. It's just filled me with so much joy, especially this 50th year of playing it. It's just like all my birthdays have come at once. Absolutely wonderful.
I've seen people that I haven't seen for such a long time. It's amazing. And we all seem to recognise each other, sort of, which is good. I just met a guy called Cliff Dutton, who was one of the first people that I ever kind of met in the music scene over here. And it's the first time I'd ever seen a proper Fender Stratocaster and a proper Vox amplifier on stage, and it was a major. It probably sounds a bit pathetic, but it was a major event in my life, and they really looked the part as well. It was like seeing a real group for the first time. And then I ended up being in the band with him years later as it went on. And so it's just great being here.
And what do you think about the book that Derek's put together?
It's great, and it's great that somebody's done it as well, because there was a scene in Bradford. I mean, everybody really looked the part as well. I mean, it could have been anybody really. It could have been anybody really famous. People were really trying to do it properly. It was great.
What are your particular fond memories of rock and roll in Bradford?
Oh, I loved it. Nice dresses, high heel shoes, jiving, absolutely wonderful time. I sang at different clubs and when I went to live in South Yorkshire, I actually sang at the Fiesta Club there, and I was on pantomimes in the area, all in South Yorkshire. And all these people who've attended today, it shows, I mean, there's hundreds in there, which I was very surprised at, but they are, and they're all enjoying themselves, and I'm really, really happy for him. He's sat there now signing the books and talking too much because there's a queue behind him that's going on for about a mile.
Are the books selling well?
The books are selling well, yes.
Good. What do you think about the book?
Oh, I'm really thrilled about it. I haven't read it properly yet, but Derek sent me, a lot of notes on it, so I could read quite a bit of it. And it tells you so much information, about Bradford when I was growing up. And I think it's fantastic. I'm here to support him, I think it's great what he's doing. And I'm looking forward to getting stuck in and reading it, actually. Well, all the people I've met today that I haven't seen for 50 years, as you know, most of them I don't really remember because I was about 14 at the time, But it's just that feeling, I think Derek's such a Bradfordian, isn't he? And I think, he cares so much about Bradford, and, it's just lovely to be part of it, really, because when I left home at 17 in the 60s, I kind of forgot about Bradford because I was off, And so as I've got older, I'm much more connected with it now. And I think Bradford's struggling a bit, and so I think any support we can give to the city, is the way it should be, really. I knew it would be good fun. I didn't really know quite what to expect, but my brother and sister are here, which is nice, and met some old friends, and John Verity, who's a musician that I know, and it's just been lovely, really, It's been a really enjoyable experience. I just want to wish Derek the best of health and happiness and keep writing.
I would like to thank you all for joining me today, and I do hope you enjoyed this launch. I really call it a launch, but I also call it a reunion. There's so many people out there, we've not seen each other for 40, 50 years and so on. And as I say, I hope this could happen again, but as time goes on, etc., I think it will be the last time we'll have so many rock and rollers of Bradford within one particular area. So get to know each other again and really have a good time. And I do hope this book gives you lots of memories and pleasure of those special times. We love those times of yesteryear, we all did. Thank you very much.
Thank you.